As an entrepreneur business, it's no secret that the tech you use to connect with your audience can make or break you. Your tech stack is crucial to ensuring your workflows and methods of communicating are seamless. Today, I'm talking about what a tech stack is, how to build one, how to get the most value, and some tools that may be helpful. I'm Peachy Williams, copywriter and brand builder turned business owner of multiple entities. While corporate America is in my past, I've parlayed those skills into the future, focusing on growing my businesses, learning valuable lessons, and helping others do it too. What started as an idea to capitalize off my skills has helped so many to create a strong brand with actionable steps, copy, and content that matters. I created the Talk Like a Brand podcast to give you relatable, simple strategies and advice that makes you think, reflect, and implement. If you're an entrepreneur or one in the making who wants to build a strong brand with a solid foundation, you're in the right place. So let's get into it. Micro businesses and solopreneurs have a lot of hats to wear. Even if you're in the small business category with 100 to over 1,500 employees, you still need a tech stack that's going to keep your operations running smoothly. So, what exactly is a tech stack? I'm glad you asked. This can also be called a software stack because it has all the apps and tools used to keep your business going. This could include a CRM, survey software, programs for email, social media, content writing, live streaming, analytics, SEO, scheduling, digital content, design, website building, management, e-commerce, and even HR management. Whew, that's a lot, right? Now, there are tons of tools on the market, so figuring out which ones work best for your needs is the first step. The best tech stack is the one that carefully considers everything and keeps you organized. You can have many different tools, but if they don't contribute to your productivity, they aren't effective. The goal of having a great tech stack is to simplify your processes and not add additional work. For instance, a marketing tech stack or MarTech stack includes the tools you or your marketing team are going to use to manage, execute, and streamline your marketing process. It really comes down to the outcomes you seek because you need a strategic approach when selecting this software to make sure all areas are aligned and they assist in reaching your overall goals. Every program you use should support something else. Now, what would a tech stack for a small business or solopreneur look like? Let's see. You'll probably need software for content and social media that helps you curate, schedule, and distribute your content. That's going to help with audience engagement while you're building your brand, right? Software in this category could include things like Zoom or StreamYard, the Melon app, HubSpot, SocialBee, Hootsuite, or Planoly, Buffer, and many others in this category because there's so many different software on the market. Next, you'll want to think about your website that drives traffic so that you can convert those into leads and make sales. And again, there are tons of options on the market: Wix, WordPress, Squarespace, Shopify, and others. And these are just a few. This also includes landing page software like Lead Pages or Fresh Pages. Your tech stack won't be that effective if you don't have some form of email automation, right? This is how you get to your audience. No matter what they say, email is still one of the most effective ways to engage and nurture that audience. So some top email automation companies include ConvertKit, GetResponse, Mailchimp, Constant Contact, MailerLite, and the newbie on the block, Flowdesk. So as you move through that journey and you're thinking about your tech stack and how you're going to put it together, you must think about digital advertising software because we're in the digital transformation, right? And everything is online. That's how you really connect beyond email and your website. So Facebook and Google ads are very popular, but you can't forget the software that gets your ads seen. You want to think about some design software like Canva and Adobe. You also have Trello, who was just bought out, and other software that helps you design the things that you need to connect with your audience. So those emails that you see that have graphics in them, or your social media platforms that have the different covers and the static images. All of those things are done in a design program. You really want to think about which one will work best for you. Now you should think about what you're going to use for project management and collaboration. Because if you have a team, or even if you're just one person, if you like to keep things organized, you're definitely going to need software in that tech stack that does this. A lot of people use Slack or Asana. But then if you need a calendar, Calendly is available. And then Google Drive also comes to mind. When you're thinking about contact and customer management, that's where software like Salesforce, HubSpot, Agile CRM, Dubsado, Honeybook, and 17 Hats shine. And they may also integrate with finance tech like QuickBooks or other finance software. Businesses that do coaching or have courses use tech like Teachable or Kajabi, the Heights platform, and software of this nature. These can be all in one platforms that take care of a large majority of what you may need. But then you also go back to website builders that have now integrated other tools that you can use to make business all in one. Squarespace, Wix, and MailChimp are three that actually do this. Now, once you get all those things under your belt, you have to think about the analytics. How will you know how your campaigns are doing if you don't see the data? How will you know who your target audience really is if you can't see the data? You always want to look at the data and the stats to see where you need to improve, what's getting the most traction, and who your audience really is. And this helps improve business operations overall. Programs like Moz, SEMrush, and Google Analytics fall into this category. Once you know all these different types of software that can possibly go into a tech stack, it's time to think about how you're going to build that tech stack. You have to think about your workflows and what needs automated. That means you have to really think about the pain points and identify the problem you need to solve within your internal infrastructure. You can have multiple tech stacks, but you also need to make sure you know your current and future needs. So think about your overall business strategy, your objectives, and your goals. That means any of the common tech stacks like marketing or project management, finance, HR, and security should be cohesive in their own way. While you're developing your workflow, see what tasks can be done with the same products, because being able to integrate them can help in creating a seamless consumer journey. Even if your software doesn't integrate, there are platforms like Zapier and Pabbly that can help you out. So with so many tools out there, you're like, this is overwhelming. These are too many software options that I have. What do I do? Before you hit that buy button, here are a few suggestions. Ask yourself, do I have SOS or FOMO? Shiny object syndrome, or SOS, gets most people, and yes, I'm a culprit because I love tech. When a new product comes out, ask yourself, are you one of those people that feel like you really need it and you can't go without it? Adding to your tech stack with software you don't need can leave you with bloated processes, and you want to avoid that at all costs. So can you still do what you need to do and not have the new software? If you can, don't do it. And of course, the fear of missing out, especially if the software is on sale, can have you buying software you won't ever use. Again, I am a culprit. Next, ask yourself, does this integrate with my current tools or tools I'll need in the future? If you're purchasing something that doesn't integrate with your current tools, is it really worth it? Again, your goal is to work smarter and not harder. Next, ask yourself, have you done the research? Look at the reviews and recommendations for every type software that you are considering. And if you have colleagues in the business space, ask them what they use. Most colleagues I know, they all use particular software. I can start there, and that's a good basis for where you should be starting to actually complete your task and the things that you need. Finally, consider who's going to use that software. Your tools should be user-friendly and easy to navigate. If you're a solopreneur and you don't have a large staff, then buying a bulky program will actually slow you down. Don't rush into buying the first software you see. Take your time. Look for scalable features that complement your business and technology strategy. Make sure the software is relevant and it has periodic updates for free. Also, think about the tools you need the most because those are critical. So to recap, you're looking for tools for services, digital content, physical products, website builders, and those that take care of the marketing aspect like social media, email management, video content and marketing, SEO, event management, advertising, and analytics. This takes time and effort to get it right. And you may find that your current tech stack isn't living up to your expectation. Now's the time to sit down, review, and consider what's on the market. And also go ahead and thank yourself in advance for when you finally get it right. Good luck. Go follow me on Instagram at The Right Mix and color my brands and let me know what you think about the podcast because I love hearing from you. Sign up for my weekly Brand Bits newsletter at bit.ly/getbrandbits, dropping every Tuesday. And of course, we're on every single week. Have an amazing day. Until next time.